Christian Cage a little more patient than he was a year, 7+ years ago?
Oh, I think so. I think he's going to be a better all-round wrestler. Oh, man, Kazarian taking advantage of where Christian was sitting. He didn't do anything illegal. It's not very popular here at Daly's place.
Well, you're right. He didn't do anything illegal, but it certainly was unexpected, and I don't think Cage expected that either.
Christian Cage sent for a tumble. Understatement of the year. Knocked out of the ring, and look at this, Kazarian.
Yeah, but will he really? No? How about that? Well, he was told to get back.
Swing and a miss. Oh! Christian Cage went for the shoulder to the midsection. Kazarian
out of bounds. Good officiating by Mr. Rimsberg.
Kazarian, looks like a inverted cravat there, working on the head and neck of Christian Cage.
Well, I guess when Cage took that spill on the outside, maybe Kazarian thinks this is the way to follow that up.
Yeah, he did land on his shoulders, perhaps his neck, right on the ring apron.
What a great night of AEW wrestling we are getting ready to have, and we are just starting, guys.
So what about our main event tonight, the Arcade Anarchy match? Kip Sabian and Miro taking on Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor.
That'll be a first ever for me, fellas.
Christian Cage is fading.
I've been in a few arcades.
And don't forget, coming up tonight, John Moxley in action against Cesar Bononi. That's coming up later on tonight on Dynamite.
Look at this. Frank Kazarian getting on his tippy toes. More pressure, exerting more pressure on that carotid artery, trying to put Christian Cage to sleep.
Restricting the flow of blood to the brain can cause unconsciousness. And now these hammering shots. You see the veteran-like approach by Frankie Kazarian.
Oh!
He didn't let up. He didn't coast. He got more physical.
And the cover here, barely.
Barely is right. He had the hands hooked. Great fundamentally sound cover that time. Pinning combination, if you will.
Kazarian a little maybe frustrated. He seemed to be losing his patience there for a moment. Also
tonight, we still have that exhibition, QT, Marshall and Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, Arn Anderson will be the referee. Won't be a match. It'll be an exhibition. It'll be much different than what we've ever seen here.
Frankie Kazarian here covers, hooks the far leg. Again, Christian Cage able to escape. We also have the Big Trios Tag Team match. The Lucha Bros and Laredo Kid taking on the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers. All of that and so much more still to come here on an action-packed edition of AEW Dynamite.
Look at Kazarian. I'm telling you, that's attitude right there. That's a mean streak. To grab the top rope and to step on a guy's head and then force all the force down on the top of the head.
And the striking starts. When you get into deep water, sometimes that's where you go.
Christian Cage very unsteady. One big shot from Kazarian dropped him.
He's got to regroup, man.
If this match ended right now, Kazarian would get my vote for points.
Oh, absolutely.
He's dominating as Frankie Kazarian here. Well, I mean, is that the old ring rust analogy that you throw in here now for Christian Cage?
It very well could be, JR. I mean, Frankie Kazarian has been extremely active. I think he has got one of the 5 best winning percentages here. Most wins, I should say, in all of AEW. Christian Cage, that big digging right hand. Tony's looking for the swinging DDT.
He got it. Boy, Kazarian bounced almost to the other side that time. Here's a cover.
Deep hook, but Kazarian kicking out right at 2.
I love the timeliness of that cover.
Christian Cage collecting himself. Going through the game plan. Kazarian sending Christian Cage into the ropes, but Christian Cage comes back.
I think we may have gone through the wrestling part of this tremendous matchup, and now on to the fight.
Yeah, boy. Good call there, JR. That's exactly what we got going on here now.
Man, that is vintage Christian Cage right there.
Big surprise right hand from the floor. The diving European uppercut. Drops Kazarian. Cage covers. Again, a 2 count. Frankie Kazarian, so tough, so resilient. These two picking up where they left off 7.5 years ago.
Kazarian just is in such great physical condition. And so is Christian Cage. He looks better now than he did years ago when I first saw him.
Well, I tell you, I love his attitude. I love his tagline or his catchphrase, outwork everyone. I believe in that, man. And I know many of our fans out there do as well.
Frankie trying to protect himself, but those hammers were just continuing to fall.
Oh, Kazarian, the double leg. The jackknife pin attempt. Cage rolls him through. Kazarian will break free, create some distance.
This is a 20-minute time limit matchup.
Just crossed the halfway point, as we heard. And look at this, Frank Kazarian.
The chicken wing.
Look for that cross-face chicken wing.
That's old school stuff, man. He used that to win recently on Elevation.
Shades of Bobby Backlund, the chicken wing.
Cage, though, had it scouted. He's looking for the kill switch, perhaps.
Christian has won a lot of matches, a lot of championships, utilizing the kill switch.
But Kazarian able to counter it. Whoa, Cage escapes out the back door. He's got him hooked. Oh. Sets out the reverse DDT. This has been an intensely physical battle.
It's been a clinic. That's what this has been, a clinic. Fundamental soundness on both sides. And some of the younger wrestlers watching could only hope that they'll be this fundamentally sound in their careers as well. These guys are great.
Christian Cage gathers his balance, but he waited a little too long, Tony.
That's right. Gathering his balance, like you said, Excalibur, cost him on that one. Couldn't get that right foot really squared up there on the top turnbuckle.
You can do all the training you want in the gym, but there's nothing like being up on that top rope.
All right, here we go.
Kazarian looking for that crossface chicken wing once again. He's got him.
He's got it hooked, man.
He's got the left hook in.
If he gets that arm, there you go. Get that leg hooked around.
And he's hammering the midsection, trying to get Christian Cage to drop his hands. He's got both hooks in. The ankles are crossed.
He's going to go out here, guys, or tap.
Man, I'm looking for that hand to tap any second.
Yes, sir.
Kazarian has pulled one out here.
And Christian Cage is in the dead center of the ring. A rope break here would be asking a lot. But he's making the crawl.
He's just scooting the body, and Kazarian is trying to put the brakes on as best he can with that left foot, and he cannot.
But you can see Kazarian, he lost the hooks.
They got it.
On the inside thighs of Christian Cage, that's what allowed him to get his lower body over the bottom rope.
Helps when you're 6'1" or 6'2". Long legs, saved him there.
Frankie Kazarian, he's got so many ways to beat you. Can't afford to get frustrated now.
Christian needs a breath. You leave yourself open like a sitting duck. And the veteran Frankie Kazarian is going to pluck you.
Frank Kazarian.
I guess he's trying to make a point here.
Oh, look at the inside cradle.
And he almost paid for it.
Oh, shot to the midsection, knee lift.
Frankie's got to get his mind back on his business, and that clothesline would indicate such. That's exactly what he's doing.
And this is usually the prelude to that big leg drop. Coming across the chest of Christian Cage. The cover, oh!
Rivsberg's right was coming down, inches away from the canvas, and a victory for Frankie Kazarian. But it was not to be.
Man, tremendous springboard, JR, coming off that middle rope that time. He got great elevation, which put more force down across the body of Christian Cage.
Ooh. Frankie Kazarian, those right hands have just been absolutely brutal.
Watch out, the last time Cage was up here, Kazarian just pushed him off.
He's got other plans now, we're seeing. Does Kazarian
might be thinking superplex. That looks like it. Headed up. to the top. Christian Cage, his right hand is actually grabbing onto the turnbuckle.
Yeah, absolutely. And trying to also hook with his feet on that middle turnbuckle. He's going to knock him off.
He's tenderizing the rib cage of Frankie.
Oh,
wow.
headbutt. Holy smokes.
And how smart and timely was that headbutt?
Christian Cage is wobbly here now, guys.
And in the worst possible place for it, Kazarian.
Stakes just went higher.
Standing up top, he's got Christian Cage hooked. The flux capacitor. He hit it. Kazarian covers here. 2. Oh, again.
How in the hell did the veteran Christian Cage kick out? How did he find what he needed to kick out of a devastating finisher?
I think that's exactly what Kazarian is wondering, JR.
And has Frankie Kazarian thrown his best shot?
Still the trash talking going on.
Looking for kill switch again is Christian Cage.
That's the go-to for Christian Cage, the kill switch. As we mentioned earlier, he relies on it a lot. Does he rely on it too much? We may find the answer to that out in this match.
He's all hung up.
Oh, leg drop misses its mark.
He has so many moves in his arsenal, though, as we know, JR. Let's see what he comes up with here. He may be going up top again, attempting.
Christian Cage headed up top. The frog splash. 1, 2. Oh!
About as close as you can get without walking to the pay window with your hand out.
Well, we knew these two tremendous athletes would give us a great match. We've not been disappointed. And we're getting close to the end of the time here.
With the way this match has been fought, it very well could go to a time limit draw. Neither man wants that.
Uh-oh, look out here.
Cage has Kazarian hook. Kazarian sends him into the ropes.
Here goes
Crossface chicken wing.
Trying it again. He's got him hooked.
Oh, good roll through by Christian Cage.
Great counter.
Oh,
my God.
Shoulder first.
Man, yes, sir. Busted up his
Look out here now.
Busted up his shoulder.
Kill switch, man. Yes!
Oh, boy.
What a thunderous kill switch by Christian Cage, who gets the 3 in his first match ever on AEW Dynamite.
The winner of this match, Christian Cage.
Wow. Boy, the ring post came into play in that one, didn't it?
And it was Frankie Kazarian's overzealousness that ended up costing him in the end. What an incredible way to kick off AEW Dynamite here tonight.
Darby Allin retained the TNT title in a tremendous match a week ago, but the Dark Order, Matt Hardy's office got involved. Let's hear from Darby and Sting right now.
The truth is the truth.